What's going on, y'all? It's your boy TJ. You are officially tuned into Pound for Pound Exclusive Boxing, where I'll be giving y'all my take on the hottest news in the boxing world. Now, for today's video, I'll be talking about what really happened to Shakur Stevenson in his fight a few days ago. Without further ado, y'all, I'm just jump right into this one. So, first order of business. I want to congratulate Shakur Stevenson on becoming a three-time world champion. It was much deserved. I feel like he's a great boxer. He's a very hard worker. But I will say this. That fight on Thursday was a snooze fest. That fight was very boring. I have to admit that. And I feel bad personally for whoever bought that fight and whoever went to go see it live. Like it was really that bad. Reason being is because I felt that nor Shakur Stevenson or De Los Santos they didn't really want to be aggressive during the fight. Neither one of them wanted to. And I know a lot of people were, sitting there. Some people were giving crap to De Los Santos for not really trying to go his hardest and get really aggressive during the fight. But Stevenson really wasn't doing too much of anything either. He wasn't really getting as aggressive as I've seen him in some of his past fights. Now, the whole thing is that putting on a performance like that, especially during a very big fight, a title fight for Shakur Stevenson, I felt that it was not only bad for the fans, but it was bad for his idols and the people that he looked up to. During that fight, right before the fight had started, he was in the back room. He's taking photos with Terrence Crawford, Andre Ward, and Floyd Mayweather, all these legends of the sport of boxing that were there, waiting for him to put on a spectacular performance. And I feel like he really failed to do so. He really did. And in all honesty, in my opinion, I felt that De Los Santos, if he was just a little bit more aggressive, he probably could have won that fight. He definitely probably could have won that fight. And what's sad about it is that both of these guys failed to score double-digit hits in any of the 12 rounds. Either one of them scored double digits in either 12 rounds. And that's pretty bad. That's really bad, actually. And not to mention, after the fight was over, Shakur Stevenson said he even felt that he put on a bad performance. He wasn't making any excuses for himself, but he also said that he just really wasn't feeling well. And he felt like he overtrained a little bit. Like I said before, he is a very hard worker. So I do top my hat off to him on that part for being a hard worker and, really getting into the gym. But being a professional athlete, we have to also remember this too. You have to really take care and monitor your body. Especially being a boxer or just being a fighter, period. This is a very brutal sport where you have to really take care of your body as much as you possibly can. So if that means just taking a day or two off, maybe to just, sit in the ice bath, relax your body, and just really, get prepared for that next training session so that you're ready and you're good to go, that's what you got to do. And I don't know if it's whether, whatever he was dealing with, that he just didn't want to cancel because it was too short of a notice. But when you put on a performance like that, man, it's never good. It's never good, because I know for damn certain I was not the only person that felt like that performance was pretty bad. And Bob Ehrman's boxing promoter for Top Rank actually came out and said that he was dealing with a shoulder injury. Now, that could be a big possibility of why his performance was just so even less than subpar. It was pretty much like, even if it was a shoulder injury, it was pretty much like Shakur Stevenson was just trying to survive the entire fight. He wasn't really trying to do anything, crazy or spectacular, look for a knockout or anything like that. And what I really noticed too is he wasn't really trying to commit too much. I feel like he was afraid to get to the inside a little bit, because I'm not gonna lie to y'all, De Los Santos has got some power. Like, he can fight. I will give my respects to him too as well, because I don't think he gets enough credit to either. Now, even though he really didn't do too much of anything as well during that fight, he can still box. I'll give him that much. He can still box. And he's, like I said before, he's got some power. But if a shoulder injury was really what led to this poor performance by Shakur Stevenson, then there's other ways I think he needs to really go about, jumping into the ring for, a big fight like that. If it was something that this injury had occurred weeks before, either take a few days off, rest, even reschedule the fight to a couple more weeks down the line. So, I just think it was a really bad performance by both guys at the end of the day. Like Shakur Stevenson even said, he's not making any excuses for himself, so I will give him that much. And I just really hope that in the future we do not see a performance like that from Shakur Stevenson again. And there's nothing that really makes me believe that if he was to fight Gervonta Davis, that he would really win. I'm sorry. I just don't believe that. But you guys leave your thoughts, your comments below, and I will catch you guys next time. Alright? Peace.